Hey guys, Derek here with The Closet Doctor, and we've recently made some improvements in our daily meetings, and I wanted to share these things. I get some bullet points here to remind me. And the first one that's on here is remove or resolve any toxic issues. And in our situation, we had an employee that he participated, but he wasn't all in. And is what's interesting, good skills. But the meeting there was always this tension. It came from the background that I just want to do my job. I don't want to be here. And there was some stress there, and it took a long time to resolve. We resolved that. And so if you've got something that's toxic there, remove it or resolve it, and you got to do what you got to do. And here's what we found out: as soon as we did that, the next day our meetings were better. And so one of the things I did is I talked to my guys, and what I did is I stressed that this meeting has to have value to everybody that's involved. And that comes from two things. The first one is that everybody leaves smarter. We do some training, we go over issues, we talk about customer service, things that we can improve. And at the end of that meeting, everybody leaves and goes, okay, I got something out of that. Sometimes we're going to be doing stuff that you might have a new people and we're doing training that's lower level, and you've got guys that have been with us for years that they might not learn from that specific task, but they're giving their experience to those people. And so people got value from their input. And the interesting thing on that is when you give value, you get value back. So you learn to be a better leader. There's all those things that come with it. And the third thing that we did that really, really helped out, and I picked this up. I didn't come up with this on my own. I got it from somewhere else. I'm a member of the Entrepreneur Organization, EO, here in Sacramento, and we have structured meetings once a month in smaller groups, 8 to 10 people. And one of the things that we do at the end of that meeting is we rate the meeting on a scale of 1 to 10. And if it's below an 8, you have to explain why it wasn't, higher. And so we started doing that, started rating the meeting on a scale of 1 to 10 every day, end of the meeting. Hey, how do you rate the meeting? And if it's below an 8, they've got to explain it. And the example I'm going to give of that is a couple of weeks ago, I was running the meeting. We were busy. I didn't take the time that I needed to prepare it. There was a lot of stuff going on. And so I made some excuses. And one of the things I cut from the meeting was showing our installation photos. In the past, we'd pick out, some good photos of the previous week. We'd go over it. We'd talk about the install, how it went, the issues and stuff like that. And we send those out every day at the end of the meeting. They go out through WhatsApp. So everybody has seen them. I just figured, no big deal. We'll just cut it. So we come and we go to rate the meeting, and I rated myself at a 7.5. I didn't do a great job. It wasn't the best meeting I've ever done. We had great participation. But one of the guys in, like the next guy rated like a 7.5, and I want to be honest, he rated me like at a 5. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, a 5? I wasn't that bad. But he goes, you know what? 5, because we didn't go over installation pictures, and I really, really like that. I enjoy it. And he went on for like a minute of why that was important to him. And I was like, oh wow. And then we went through, and like other 10 employees, they all rated it. Most of them rated it higher than a 5, so I didn't have to cry myself to sleep that night. But they rated it higher than a 5. But my point of this is what I learned on that meeting is I can cut anything else out of the meeting, but I'll never ever cut out installation photos, because that's what added value to those guys, to our team members. And so I'm surveying my customer when we do that. Our employees are there. We want to get value out of it. So just a quick thing, simple. Hey, rate the meeting. And you might not have to do it every meeting, as you get better at it and stuff like that. You might not need to do that, the whole thing, depending on the size of your meeting. But that's one thing that really helped us. So I hope you guys can take something away from this. But if you got any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll answer them. Thanks. Have a good day.